I'm now joined by a woman making her mark in the local design market, the founder of Lulasclan, Lulasclan, that is, and a winner from the South African 100% Design Awards. It's Bonolo Chepape. She's here to tell us about her inspiring and creating winning designs that celebrate women in a unique way. Many thanks for making time to speak to us. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you so much.
Where was the congratulatory party?
There at Design Joburg.
Right at the design. Way
Yes.
to go. No need to move the party, eh? So just tell us about some of the work. I'm looking at some, should I say, very illustrative pillows, if I could say, or cushions.
Yeah.
So just tell us more about this.
Okay, so I founded Lulasclan. It's an online store. I create custom bespoke scatter cushions that celebrate women and tell stories. I'm all about the preservation of culture within the home. So I try to celebrate women in everything that I do. Hence, my cushions speak to every woman, or they bright and colorful and bring joy. Right.
It's, how is the marketing though? Because if you are pushing this online, you have to, in a way, battle with the likes of Spree, maybe Amazon in there, the likes of eBay. How stiff is it for you to actually make your mark here?
It is a difficult platform because people are not accustomed to online purchasing or on the e-commerce sector. So it's also educating my followers or educating the people that purchase the product that, hey, you can buy it online. It's building that trust, that online trust. So in terms of competition, you can only aspire to become like the bigger brands. So you have to start somewhere. And I had to learn a lot about the digital field, you know, the e-commerce field. So my marketing is mostly online through social media. And it's incredible how it has like shifted the way we do business as well, because you can sell things online as well and on Instagram.
To be honest, there are very many orders that are coming through. The director just whispered in my ear telling me that there's a few guys in the office who want a piece of these. Let's talk about a change in the paradigm. Movies like a Black Panther coming out, talk of Wakanda, suddenly it's cool to be African again. Do you actually get this kind of appetite from outside South Africa, at least Europe and the States?
Yes, definitely. They appreciate African designs, and I think there's a sense of urgency of reclaiming our own identity and celebrating it. And they're noticing our work, and they're noticing our stories that we're trying to tell. So it's all about, as well, what are we trying to say and what are we trying to communicate? And that's what's fascinating international tourists or international people. So I think it's a good thing that our work is now able to cross borders and boundaries. So yeah, the support has been great.
The other thing that always strikes me is scalability, because there's a buddy of mine who was making African print bow ties, and at some point the orders just blew him away, and he could just not cope. If the appetite was exponential, would you be able to actually cope with the scaling?
With the scaling, of course. I think you need to plan for scaling even at the beginning of your business, you know. So you have those systems in place and you find ways in terms of, okay, if I'm knocking through these doors, if these opportunities and the demand is there, how would I move my product? So I've already thought about those kind of things, but it's also a learning curve as well. So you're constantly learning and getting more information of how do I employ more people? Do I get more machinery? So it's a constant improvement within the business. Not everything is, you know, happens overnight. So you have to prepare yourself for that demand. So it is scalable, especially because it's online. It can cross those borders, but you just need to have capacity, and that's what we're trying to achieve.
Bonolo, a big issue here happens to be access to finance. Many people, many young ladies, many young gentlemen out there your age cannot actually put their ideas onto paper, let alone move it on to the next level. How did you deal with this particular one? Or have you not?
This has been very difficult for me as well in terms of the funding aspect, because digital printing is new, so it is quite expensive. So to produce these,
because I can see this, it's actually not
it's not screen printed or anything. So it's quite expensive. I have tapped on and applied for funding. So it's tricky. It's tricky. So you find that you turn to self-funding, but like you're still knocking on those doors. You know, NYDA is helping as well there. So I'm trying to get through those fundings or grants to boost my business so that I become a scalable business, so that I can, you know, move these products into other territories of the world.
Bonolo, was there some prize money?
No.
No? Okay, because I was about to ask for a loan for my dad.
No, there was no prize money,
no prize
but the recognition is much more important, I guess, for me at this stage, because it was my first exhibition, first time people get to touch the products offline. So it's more of that appreciation that you get to see that the work that you're doing is actually reaching people.
And how do I get a chance to actually get some of these amazing products?
You can find them online on my online store. It's www.lulasclan.com. You can also find them on Instagram. It's @Lulasclan, and Facebook @Lulasclan.
Bonolo, good to have you in the studio. That was the founder of Lulasclan, Bonolo Chepape.